Team KBA, One Tech Traveler here. So the Last Shelter devs from time to time like to bring back some previously launched base skins to give you another try at getting them. They do it in form of a limited return, kind of like a hero return, which is a collection of 4 skins that we're going to look at today to hopefully give you another chance in picking one up. It does include, in my opinion, one of the best skins, highly sought after and in demand thanks to its buffs, but also looks pretty dope. So we're going to dive into those. And of course, the newly launched collection, the Decor album, give you a view of what that looks like, and also the additional rewards that they are dishing out for base skin enthusiasts. And a shout out to our sponsor for today's video, Leo's VIP Club, where you can pick up these base skins directly or enter these pretty crazy raffles, as they've reached over 380 now. So first up, let's talk about how you can pick up these base skins. So like before, you would have seen these particular skin packs, and they give you a number of tickets that give you a chance to hopefully draw the base skin. The difference being is now we have a total of 6 different options, and that confirms we have the Rainbow Candy House, the Steel Core, the Crimson Sky, and the Xeno Base, with the Rainbow Candy and Steel Core offered in 2 different colorways. You can kind of pick and choose directly the one that you want to try and earn rather than it being random. But we still do have all the different other things you can pick up until you get the base skin. In terms of probability, you're still looking at 1%, so definitely very low. But on the Crimson Sky, that is the only one to include a name tag as an additional option to the base skin if you don't get it. So yeah, those skin packs, they start roughly $10. Next one will be $20, then $50, and then $99 until you basically get the base skin. And with those like higher ticket prices, you do also get more tickets, so eventually you will get it, but again, it's still randomized and it's very volatile with how often you can expect to get it dropped. Normally you expect you should be able to land it within the first 4 after 4 ticket packs. You could have better odds or worse odds. So again, there's still that element of uncertainty and randomness from when those base skins are going to drop, but that is the only way that you can do it. So those are the ticket packs. Now, what are these base skins actually going to give you or look like? Well, first we have the Rainbow Candy House. That's going to give you a plus 10% on your ally reinforcement might. Next up, we have the Xeno Base, which is for siege defense, and that is going to increase the resistance by a plus 5%. We then get the Steel Core, which is going to increase the might in siege defense situations. So it's the might version of the Xeno Base, and that will increase it by 5%. And then we have, for me, I think one of the best drops in this, which is the Crimson Sky, and that is going to give you a plus 5% on your tactical might, so your hero skill damage. Definitely recommend the Crimson Sky. I do rate it in my newly completed Last Shelter base skin guide on my website, so you'll see it down in the video description or the pinned comment if you want to check out more details around the base skins and the ranking. I do give Crimson Sky a rank S. It's definitely one of the best, and I think top 4, I would say, alongside the Ice Crown Castle with the Eternal Palace, and then probably one of the others. But here, really tasty on the tactical might. Increase your damage, and this used to be really, well, this definitely still is very rare and exclusive, so after this limited pack drop, and then it's, that's kind of your chance to get it in the game. But through Leo's VIP Club, which I'll talk about shortly, gives you another avenue to get it directly or have a better chance and odds at it. So Crimson Sky will definitely be the best pick. Now, out of the 2, Xeno Base or the let me see, let's get it up. the steel core. Those are both for siege defense, so if an enemy is sieging towards you, that's when these buffs are going to kick in. So if you're attacking another base, then these base attributes will not be applied. So only if you are being attacked, one is going to increase your might and the other one's going to increase your resistance. Whereas Crimson Sky Tactical Might will apply in any situation. So pretty much all kind of battle scenarios, you're going to benefit from that plus 5% tactical might. That can be countered from a tactical resistance, and there is a base skin that negates that, which I believe is the Desert Oasis. Yeah, tactical resistance plus 5%. So yeah, if you're up against someone who has the Desert Oasis skin, then that will effectively make the Crimson Sky 0. Whereas yeah, like Ice Crown Castles plus HP 3%, there is no direct counter. So those are the ones that just ranked a little bit higher. And then you have the Rainbow Candy House, which is the weakest out of the 4. Again, I think the design is good, is going to appeal to some people that want it just for the style, because yeah, it's pretty definitely very out there. But ally reinforcement, even though it's plus 10% on the might, you're just not really going to be using that on a day-to-day basis. It's one where if you are maybe at KE or yeah, in Eden, but if you are looking for more of the buff or attributes, meaningful ones, then the Rainbow Candy House is not the one. But if you like the design, hey, more power to you. Think it's interesting. And then of course the steel core, pretty badass, comes in that black and the pink. So yeah, those are the 4 skins that you can get in this drop. So I highly recommend the Crimson Sky. The steel core and the Xenobase are okay, but again, they look very cool design-wise. So if you like it, go for it. And then the Rainbow Candy House being the weakest in terms of the buffs. Now, with that being said, of course, you can get these ticket backs, but want to give a shout out to Leo's VIP Club. They're currently running a great sale on these base skins. So if you are interested in just getting them directly, so you can just receive it and not leave it to the fate of the RNG gods, then check him out. I'll put a link to his line group. You can either do it through the raffle route, or you can just purchase it directly as a base skin. The Crimson Sky normally was crazy high, but during this limited return, then there's a sale running on that for just a normal like base skin price, or even more affordable. So definitely check it out if you are in the market for a base skin or not. Completely up to you. Never know, maybe I'll also try my hand at it, because Crimson Sky looks dope, and also that tactical might boost is pretty good also. Let's move on to the newly launched Decor album that they've released. So the devs sent an email talking about the release of a Decor album, and that is kind of a way of rewarding those who are basically doing a collection or collectors of these base skins. And it's pretty interesting. You just need to go to the create section when you're inside your base. You'll see on the bottom right it says album, and here you can see we have a list of collections paired with different base skins in there, and it's actually pretty good. They give you some fixed rewards once you complete the collection, but you also get some additional buffs. So buffs on buffs, crazy. If you are deciding to pick up more than one base skin, hey, for some of you, even if you are just getting the free skins, you can still fill out Doomsday Homeland like I did, which give you a plus 10% on resource income. And you also get this reward box that actually gives you 30,000 diamonds and 5 super tickets. So yeah, that one's the easiest one, and for free to play, like you can just do that straight off the bat. Really nice. And now everything else is the paid skins. So these are collections for those who are, really dabbling into purchasing these base skins. We have Sparkle from the Future, Innocent Times, Metal Hearts, Memorable Celebrations, Ancient Legacies, which is a pretty cool. They're kind of themed towards their particular theme. So Ancient Legacies is pretty cool. Desert Oasis, Dragonbone, Temple of Anubis, they have, that kind of ancient vibe. Whereas Memorable Celebrations is more like themed around Halloween or April Fools with the Trick Box. So I think it's nice. Again, it's just a completely optional thing, but it's something to just give a little bit more for those who are collectors. And for each of those, like I mentioned, you can get 5 super tickets and 30,000 diamonds for each one that you collect. But the bigger one here is if you do end up with doubling down on some of these base skins to fill out a collection, then like the free one with the plus 10% resource income, you do get some pretty good buffs. So Spark from the Future, plus 5% building speed and plus 5% research speed on top of whatever skin you activate. Next up, Innocent Times, you get plus 10% on Shooter Might, which is a lot. If you have the Good Fortune Rainbow Candy House, which is currently on sale, and the Beast Invasion blue or red skin. So again, whichever one you apply, so if it's the Rainbow Candy House, that plus 10% ally reinforcement might. If you do have this collection, then you will also benefit by getting that Shooter Might plus 10%. Probably the biggest ones I think people will be going for is the Metal Heart. Now that one is crazy because all of those skins are currently within this like limited pack. So if you really wanted to, you can get these, well, try your luck at getting these skins in this drop now. And if you land all of them, which is the Steel Core, Crimson Sky and Xenobase, then whatever active skin you have, so let's say the Crimson Sky, you're going to get plus 5% on the Tactical Might. You are also going to get that plus 10% on the Vehicle Might. So yeah, really good for those vehicle lovers out there. Whereas Memorable Celebrations, I think, is also very good. Castle of Spooks, which is kind of a mixed on the Siege Defense, I believe, for Might and Resistance plus 3%. Ice Crown Castle plus 3% for HP on all of your troops. Again, I rank that as the highest and the best skin that you can get right now. And then the Trick Box, which is the April Fool's version of the Castle of Spooks, and that's going to give you a plus 5% on the Tactical Resistance, which is the equivalent of the Desert Oasis buff. So yeah, this is a nice addition. The plus 5 super tickets and 30,000 diamonds are definitely a welcome bonus. So for free to play, you can definitely max out one of those straight away. But for those going forward, and it starts to open more avenues, I think they will definitely add more categories and more themes as they release more base skins and kind of theme them together. We saw Tactical Resistance. We'll definitely see one for Tactical Might, probably for HP. So it's kind of adding an additional layer for collectors within the base skin sort of mechanic of Last Shelter. Again, it's all paid. It's all optional. You don't have to go for it, but it's yeah, if you do decide to, hey, it's another one for you to go out and try and complete. So yeah, that kind of wraps up this latest base skin return and talking about the Decor album. What do you think? Even if you get a skin, already have a skin, or don't have a skin, which one do you think is the nicest in terms of design or the buff attribute? I think the Ice Crown, the Crimson Sky, and even the Floating City, which give the 10% on vehicle training speed. I think the floating ones basically look pretty dope. And then in terms of buff, definitely the Ice Crown, Eternal Palace on the plus 3% Tactical Resistance and Tactical Might. Yeah, those ones are looking pretty sick. So thanks a lot for joining me, Team KBA. If you have any questions, leave it down below. Again, check out Leo's VIP Club if you want to get these base skins directly, securely, affordably, and yeah, One Tech Traveler verified as a Last Shelter partner. You can take confidence in knowing you're going to get what we talk about. So thanks a lot, Team KBA. I'll see you then. That wraps up the video. If you liked it, give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't yet, join the Team KBA community by subscribing to my YouTube channel and check out onetechtraveler.com for more stories, articles, and videos around tech, travel, and gaming. I'll see you in the next one, but until then, keep being awesome. Peace.